Oh boy, Fifi and I get stuck in this storm, and this sky looked threatening. It was not pretty. We were scared to death. Welcome to South Dakota Part 2. Okay, that's what I'm gonna be doing. That one is 51 cents. Here's a pan around. Wall Drugs is like huge. I'm parked down at the end. And I have the van running, so we gotta haul boogie it back down here. It's very tight, this parking. I'm not a big fan of this. But you can see me down here. This was the first store I went in. Buffalo Gift Shop. And I like that little buffalo. Huh. Here I am. There's Fifi with the van on. Hey, Fifi! So it's like total mayhem down here. Parking is very tight. And there's people everywhere. So I got food. I'm gonna go and try and get sit somewhere and eat and walk Fifi somewhere. But yeah, this is yeah, it's like crazy down here. So I think I've actually had enough already. So once I get out of this U driving area, I do eventually find a place for Fifi to go to the restroom. And I decide to push on. Little do I know that we are actually getting ready to drive into a major thunderstorm with a lot of lightning. It was, I think that's the worst lightning storm or thunderstorm I've ever encountered in my 50-something years at this point. It got so bad that, and it was so windy that actually the van started rocking back and forth. And at one point, Fifi and I just looked at each other. It was bad. I felt all of you could hear and feel the air underneath. You could feel the van lifting a little bit. I really did think that the van was going to flip the van. It was that windy. I was certain that the van was going to flip.
This is how windy it is in South Dakota. I had to pull over in the rain, and this wind is insane. It had me all over the road. So I only got about 50 miles today. Just because I just could not handle the van being all over the place.
Well, we made it through the night to live and drive another day. Now, right off the highway at a visitor center is the most beautiful statue I have ever seen. Dignity of the Earth and Sky is a soaring sculpture of a Native woman standing high on a bluff above the Missouri River. The quilt is made of 128 diamond shapes in the colors of the water and the sky that surround her. Dignity is 50 feet tall, weighs 12 tons, and is made of hundreds of pieces of stainless steel. Dignity honors the native nations of the Great Plains. Now, here's what I found really fascinating. Depending on which angle you're looking, it looks like she's holding or repositioning her shawl. Pretty cool. Here we are at the Corn Palace, and this place turns ears of corn into amazing pieces of artwork. I mean, this place was just spectacular. If you're ever in the area, I would highly recommend it. I just made my Corn Palace penny. You can get all kinds of corn balls, unicorn corn balls, Snicker corn balls, peanut butter cup corn balls, cookies and cream corn balls. If you can dream up the corn balls, they're probably here.
Create a new season of murals. Corn to the murals is grown by local farmers, each shape planted in a different field. Colors include yellow, red, blue, and even green. Employees work at a station to shut and cut each ear of corn lengthwise so it can be easily attached to plywood using nails or staples. Work begins in mid-May when old murals are taken down. But don't worry, the murals are never removed all at once, so there's always something for visitors to see and enjoy. A crew works throughout the summer and fall, attaching murals under the new theme, with a goal of completion by December.
It looks like they're working on taking that down and redoing it. I guess for another one, or they're still working on it. Oh, they're working on 2026. I guess it takes a really long time to do that. Yeah, they're working on 2026, y'all. Nice. So that'll be a quick peek into 2026, I guess. He's made out of all kinds of parts. Hubcaps, car parts, but all metal. I wish they would have indicated how many individual pieces of metal it took to actually create this deer. Now, because my husband's a welder, I wanted to get some good footage of this, so this way he could be maybe a little impressed by it, because I know I was. You know what? That's not even wood. Yeah, that looks like wood, and it's not. Well, that's going to do it for South Dakota Part 2. And I just want to say thank you so much for watching. And up next, we are going to Minnesota. So I'll see you there. I hope everybody's out there living their best life and making each day better than yesterday. Bye for now.